Hey, what's up YouTube? This is the Time Wizard here. Today I got some Yu-Gi-Oh news for you guys. One of the 10 world premiere Shadow Spectre cards has been announced, and nonetheless, it's a Noble Knight card. And if you know anything about Shadow Spectres, they're getting 5 new support cards for Noble Knights out of this set. So we got one of them right here. So if there isn't enough hype with Noble Knights as there is now, there's going to be some more soon because this guy is looking pretty solid from what I can tell about him. So let me quickly go over him. The name is Noble Knight Borz. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Sorry if I botched that up. But anyway, let's go over his stats. So he's a light attribute level 4 monster with 1700 attack and 900 defense. So like some of the other Noble Knights, he's got a hefty attack to him. So that's already looking pretty good. I'd also just like to point out that the art looks pretty cool. I like the chalice in the middle, like that's pretty sick looking. He's like got like the Arcadian magician like armor sort of thing going on there, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, let's go over his effect. So like some of the other Noble Knight cards, he's treated as a normal monster when face up on the field, but when equipped to a Noble Arms card, he becomes a level 5 dark monster with the following effect. Before I go into his effect that he gets, I just wanted to point out that it says Noble Arms. It does not specify spell card. So this makes me wonder a little bit, is there going to be some Noble Arm traps coming out, like a trap equip card? I don't know if I'm looking into that too much, but maybe they're hinting upon something like that, which would be pretty cool. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about that. When he's equipped with a Noble Arms card, he becomes the level 5 Dark Monster and he gains this effect. During your main phase, you can reveal 3 Noble Arms cards, once again, Noble Arms cards, not Noble Arms spell, from your deck. Have your opponent randomly add one of them to your hand and send the rest to the graveyard. You can only use this effect once per turn. So it's sort of like a Power Tool Dragon. If you know anything about like Morphotronics, they play a lot of equip cards in there, at least some variants. And Power Tool Dragon pretty much has the same effect of where you grab 3 equip cards from your deck, your opponent randomly selects one, you add that to your hand, the rest go back to your deck. But in this case, they're going to the graveyard, which I think is a little bit better because not only does it thin out your deck, I'm pretty sure Noble Knights can re-pick up their equip spells from the graveyard. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not a Noble Knight expert, but I'm pretty sure that's how they work. But so he's pretty much your searcher of the deck, at least one of the main ones. So he can if you do this early on enough in the game, I'm assuming you can just select your 3 copies of Destiny and Galleon, or like 2 of the best Noble Knight. Why do I keep saying Noble Knight? Noble Arms equip spell cards. So it doesn't say you have to select 3 different. It just says 3 Noble Arms cards. So you can just select all 3 of Destiny and then be guaranteed to add that to your hand. But I don't know if you'd really want to do that. If you really need the card that bad to your hand, I guess in that case, yeah, you want to select all 3. But just keep in mind the other 2 copies would be sent to the graveyard. But like I said, not an expert on Noble Knights. I'm not sure if you could re-pick them up from the graveyard or not. I'm pretty sure you can. But this guy combos very nicely with Madrid or Madrid, however that's pronounced, because when he or she or whatever gender it is can unequip a Noble Arms spell and special summon a Noble Knight from the deck. So you would unequip from her or him and special summon Borz here, and then go out, proceed to use his effect. So, and then you can go for overlay options, which are pretty cool. So there's not really too much else to talk about yet. Here's to explain the combo that you can use with Madrid. Just some other card rulings. This new card, Sword at Dawn, they mentioned it plays out very nicely. But yeah, here's some other rulings and combos you can do with the card. I'll leave a link in the description for this webpage for you guys if you want to read more into it. But this guy's looking pretty solid. if you haven't already, I would start picking up Noble Knight cards because I think the price of them will start to skyrocket. Uh, I know I can already see some of the prices of their cards going up right now. So if you're interested in playing them, they look pretty good. We won't really know too much more until the other four get announced, but I'd really like to see what they could do. I want to see someone really make this deck good and see what sort of potential they can bring to the game. So that's about it, guys. If you want to read more into it, I'll leave the link. So, as always, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and I'll see you next time.